frustrating as a coach, boy.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Olajuwon. And he dunks it down.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
So it's Miami now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And they're running. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And here is Irving. George outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Iverson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's excellent awareness from Karl-Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Irving looking around. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Leonard for 3. First shot won't go. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's George. Outside Irving. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to George. And George with the jam.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Weber. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Iverson. Shot clock at 6. And miss after miss right now.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Out to Thompson. George outside. Here's Nowitzki. No points so far. Here's Olajuwon. They shoot again. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brunson with it. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing on that end of the floor.
Towns. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, Kevin Love, such a smart defender. Send it back.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Brunson, and he makes it on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Bosch. And here's Robinson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Some room here for George. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Now Young. Pass to Robinson. Leonard with the ball. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Outside Young. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Outside Brunson. Stojakovic, no good. Heat trail by 6. Pass to Young. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. They get it back. It's stolen by Love. Poke loose. Stolen by Booker. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They're up by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Stojakovic. Sinks it from distance. Stojakovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Outside Young. It's Robinson, high post. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Booker. Minnesota leading by 6. Now here's Love. He's scoreless. And here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
There's Young with the 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. The 3 from Thompson. He can't get it to go. Heat trail by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Good chance here for Irving. It's good from the top of the key. Irving's got 8.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Here's Bosch. That three's off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Irving. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Here's Young. And he hits the jumper for 2. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Irving. Give him 8. Off target from three-point range. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Booker. Young with it. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Booker no good. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's Stojakovic. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Irving. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving. Who's got ball?
Right side Young. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkins. Outside for Booker. And Booker cash on the 3.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Irving with it. 10 points for him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Wilkins. Thompson with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Out to the right wing. Back to Irving. Out to Thompson. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Stojakovic. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Heat trailed by 10. Good chance here for Booker. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Stojakovic. And it's all from three-point range. And Young has got the ball here for the Heat. And stolen by Green. Fast break, Minnesota. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. The Heat on offense. Oh, deflected. Irving with it. And it's Young picking him up. Outside, Green. .110 left in the first half. Now Irving. He's got 13. The rebound by Boss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Towns. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Love comes over on the double. Leonard for 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
To the middle. Here's George. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time. Here's George. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Minnesota with possession here. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Brunson. There's a screen by Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Out to Leonard. From deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Love. It's George on the wing. Down low. Here's Iverson. Three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Up top, George. 12 points for him. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
George hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Iverson. Now here's Brunson. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You love how hard Nowitzki goes down there in the low block, making his presence felt.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
I don't know how you couldn't admire the love and passion Nowitzki has for the game. This guy's a terrific teammate who just continues to get it done.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over to the wing. Leonard outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Great positioning on the putback.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's George. 14 points for him. Love up top. Back to George. They double team George. No good off the back of the rim. Heat trail by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Out to the right wing. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
You can see with the contest right there that defensively Towns arrived in the NBA prepared to make an impact.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Pass to Love. The 3 is up. Minnesota again missing.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass break Miami. Shot's good by Towns.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Thompson with it. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. To snap the cold streak. Thompson, no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Inside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here is Green. Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Heat. They trail by 7. Pass to Towns. Here's Weber. Takes the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Towns. Floats one up. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Irving. And here's the fast break. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's the break. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's Iverson. Clock at 6. Misses the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Olajuwon. Irving with it. 13 points in the game. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Iverson. Puts up a three. Pure from three-point range. Iverson's got 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Towns. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Towns. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Minnesota up by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. In transition. Here's Brunson. Take it off in transition. Jalen Brunson. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Minnesota leading by 6. Here's George. Pass to Love. Back to George. The deep 3. And he can't get that one.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brunson driving. Down low. Nowitzki. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's rebounded by George. Here's Brunson outside. They get it back. Second chance shot. To the inside. Love. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. Young looking for an opening. Fires from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's George. And it's in there.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Weber, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. To the wing, right side. Here's Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Weber pulls it in.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Brunson. Picked it. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Pass to Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Here's Nowitzki. Back to Brunson. The free ball. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the high-value three-point shot from the corners, Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Leonard. From the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half. Minnesota leading by 5. Now here's Irving. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Irving. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. There's the steal. It's stolen by Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Got a piece of it. All alone on the break. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And it's Nowitzki missing. Heat trail by 7. And that one is hammered home.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Weber. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Miami.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And the shot's good by Irving. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Pass to Iverson. No good on the triple. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Irving. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And stolen by Leonard. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.